When the Sun Darkens. Orbital History and 2040 AD Return of Planet Phoenix by Jason M. Breshears. Read by Kevin Stevens, also known as Grendel Dark. Appendix B. Legends and Mythos of the Sun Darkening. This information is provided as an appendix because there is nothing novel about such stories. That the sun darkened in antiquity is well attested widely and documented by many modern authors. The oldest accounts of the sun darkening that do not refer to an ordinary eclipse come down to us from Babylonia, Egypt, India, and China. A Babylonian fragment describes the oncoming of the deluge, reading that, as soon as something of dawn showed in the sky, a black cloud from the foundation of heaven came up. Every gleam of light was turned into darkness. A whole day long, brother saw not brother. Zechariah Sitchin provides two excellent fragments. An undated Sumerian record reads, "On that day, when heaven was crushed, and the earth was smitten, its face obliterated by the maelstrom, when the skies were darkened and covered as with a shadow." He also published this, "When the sun reaches its zenith and is dark, the unrighteous of the land will come to naught." Prophecy text of Babylon. The Egyptians convey that in remote times, the sun was injured severely and the moon was entirely swallowed by a god. This evil deity was slain, and the sun appeared as the moon was vomited back up. These events refer to the flood, and probably the 1687 BC sun darkening, a date relatively contemporary to this Vedic text from the Mahabharata of India. Dense arrows of flame, like a great shower, issued forth upon creation, encompassing the enemy. A thick gloom swiftly settled upon the Pandava host. All points of the compass were lost in darkness. Fierce winds began to blow. Clouds roared upward, showering dust and gravel. The earth shook. From all points of the compass, the arrows of flame rained continuously and fiercely. The Chinese preserved a tradition saying that the sun went dark during the reign of Emperor Kung Change, whose official astrologers failed to predict it. They were decapitated, for they neglected to shoot their arrows at the sun, as was their traditions to help the sun god begin his light. The Japanese, too, hold that long ago the sun hid in a cave and the land was covered in blackness. Older Arabic traditions concerning Adam before the flood mention that at his death the sun darkened, a fact attested to in Anunnaki homeworld. Even Ovid wrote that a day went without the sun. Even on the other side of the planet, the stories were passed down from the distant past. High in the Andes Mountains, the Native Americans claim that in a disaster long ago, the sun went out for 5 days. The sun darkening subject is a constant theme in the songs of Native Americans. According to Spanish chronicler and writer Antonio Herrera, 1549 to 1625 AD. The ancient Mexicans believed that when Quetzalcoatl vanished long ago, the sun and moon darkened, and only a single star was visible in the sky. This is consistent with the 33 AD event caused by the Vials of Phoenix comet group. To the far north in Alaska, the Tenaya people recall a time when a rich man stole the sun and the moon when giants walked the earth. There are too many traditions concerning the sun going dark in antiquity to mention, and the majority of them in North America all have in common that someone caught the sun in a trap. And remarkably, these stories all link the event with the massive stone building projects of the megalithic age, the period from the 1687 to 1135 BC sun darkenings.